Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Lego World Cup Emblem. So let's get into it. So there are actually no minifigures that come with this set, and I don't think it's actually that big of a deal because it looks really great on display, and that's what the entire purpose of the set is. With other sets you can see why they come with minifigs, like the Messi set comes with a Messi fig, these other soccer sets come with these other figs, but this is purely a display piece and you couldn't really throw a fig in here because it would kind of be hard to. I could see maybe sort of a generic soccer player or a ref or a fan or something, but I don't think it was necessary, and that would just drive up the price a little bit more. And with being $25, it's already really well priced for it. So I think the exclusion of a minifig is really good, but I'm not going to give it a score for the minifig because it simply doesn't have it. So let's move on. So moving on to the play features of the set, I kind of mentioned it before, but it doesn't really have any play features. It is really just a display piece, and I guess the only kind of play features that it could have is that you have this piece on the back here where you can hang it on the wall, and then this whole part on the back where it attaches like so and then goes on the back to give it its stand. But I don't really think that's a play feature, so I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 10 for play features because it doesn't really have any, but it's not really supposed to have any. But yeah. So now moving on to the building experience, this is where the set really shines in my opinion. I'm being so honest right now, this is probably one of the most fun sets that I've had building. All the different coloring and the techniques to build this set were super fun and nice to build, and it was a really nice change of pace for me with all of the Star Wars sets that I've been building. I mean, I've built the TIE Interceptor, Star Destroyer, and some other gray sets recently, so it was really nice to get this splash of color, and I just think it looks great. I mean, the shaping of the trophy itself looks really good. I'll take that off. You can't take that off. I guess that's a play feature, but no. It looks really good. The curves look nice. There's all printed pieces on here and on here, which is really nice. And the colors, like I said before, it just looks really good, and I am going to be displaying this for a while, even when the World Cup ends. So yeah, I'm going to give this a very easy 10 out of 10 for the building experience. Again, it was just a lot of fun to build, and I'd highly recommend it. So now I'm adding a new category into the set reviews that I do. It is going to be the structure aspect, and I'm also going to include this in the design part. But the set is really structurally integral, and it's not going to break if I drop it. I'll do it right now for you guys so you can watch. But it's sturdy. It's not going to fall apart, and overall I think it's really structurally sound. There's a lot of other sets out there that aren't as structurally sound. Yeah, but I'm gonna give it that. This proves my point, but I am gonna give it a 9 out of 10 for structure. You just saw one of the issues. The other issue is that the display stand itself can be a little finicky keeping it up, but other than that, it is great. And then moving on to the design, I've mentioned it before, but it just looks great. All the coloring looks really good. The trophy looks really nice with all of its curves. The actual set itself looks good. If you haven't been able to tell yet, this is a 2, and then the bottom part is a 6 for the World Cup 26. But I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 for the design, and for the structure, an 8 out of 10. So let's get into the next part. So now moving on to the value of this set. This set retails for $24.99 and has 298 pieces, which comes out to around 8 cents a piece, which is really good, especially for modern day Lego. And it's kind of nice to see that it's not that expensive. But with it being the World Cup sets, you would feel that they'd want to price them a little bit higher, and it's sad to see how a set like this has such a low price per piece ratio compared to some Star Wars sets, which I love, and it is getting sadder and sadder to see how more expensive they're getting. But for value, solid 8 out of 10. It's nothing special. Well, actually it is special. It's pretty good, and I'll actually change to a 9 out of 10 because It's really good actually, and I mean, I had a little Target gift card for $25. I just went to Target, picked it up, and I was like, all right, nice little Lego. And like I've said multiple times, I had so much fun building this set, and it is a really nice display piece. So now time for our last little part of the video where I give my review of the set and whether I think it's a really good set or not. I think that this set is awesome. If you're a big fan of Lego and of soccer like I am, go Argentina. I would highly recommend this set. I haven't said it enough. I think it's great. It was so fun to build and it looks great. It's a good price. I really don't have anything else to say. It's just a super nice set and I would recommend it to anyone. Even if you're not a big soccer fan or a big Lego fan, it's still something really fun to build. So that's my kind of last little thing. But let's give it our really quick rating out of 10.